Yeah, it's a frustrating night, and mostly because we've finally seen what we can do as a team. I don't think this loss would be as frustrating if we hadn't made so much growth and effort in really progressing as a team together. If we had just been playing like we had been in preseason in the first part of conference play, I think this would be a pretty good effort. I thought Maddie and Sam did a great job offensively. They really carried the team. They were very aggressive the entire night. Miranda did a great job. There are things that we did good, really good, but we aren't taking care of our side still. We still aren't taking care of our errors in the right ways. And I know we can do it, and that's why I'm frustrated. That's why the team is frustrated.
Tessa, can you just tell me how the third set got rolling? Because, I mean, you guys were, jumped out to a 2-0 lead. They came back and tied it, but you guys had momentum. You were going back and forth, and the momentum was in your favor. Talk about just the way that set started.
The way we wanted it to. I mean, I know we talked in between the second and third about how good we are, and we have to remind ourselves for some reason how good we are all the time. And it shouldn't be that way, but I know during that game we really believed in each other, and we knew that we could do it, and we got the momentum, and just little things are getting to us more than they should be, and that's just those few points that we got behind, and that's where they got ahead and took advantage of it.
Sam, this is a two-part question for you. They had pretty much a strong block except in the second set. Mm-hmm. But I noticed in the third set you were just more or less attacking the block. Mm-hmm. But one thing I noticed that you did well was that you hit it off their fingertips where the ball would go high. So their back row players didn't have time to come up for the dig. So talk about that strategy.
Coaches talked to us about it earlier this week. That's where to hit them. They are a good blocking team. They have big hands, but you can break through them. So Mal told me to hit off the top of their hands, so I did.
Okay. And it seems like later in the third set they went back. They found their block again. What trouble was their block giving you guys in that third set?
Honestly, I didn't notice it. That sounds silly, but when I was playing, it wasn't a worry of mine, and I was still just thinking about attacking and putting it where they weren't.
I'm good.
Mallory, talk about the placement of Central Washington's shots, particularly from Jones, their number 13 player, and Firethorn, excuse me, not Firestone. Firethorn, their number 5 player, because it looks like they were just going an angle shot, but a hard down angle shot. It looks like that kind of gave you guys problems at times.
Yeah, it did. They were doing a couple things nicely. They were attacking our line at first, and we did a great job combating that with our defense. And I made a change defensively. And it really wasn't about personnel, but just to give them a different look. And they got a couple on us, and we talked about it, and it wasn't that big of a deal. It was really about us staying disciplined on defense, and those are things that we've been working on. And I think we had a nice defensive performance. They're a nationally ranked team, and they did a good job.
What does it mean to get opponents like this going into the rivalry next week with the Seawolves? I mean,
get a what?
Get 2 nationally ranked opponents. You had number 16. Northwest Nazarene Thursday night. You got number 24 Central Washington tonight. What does it mean to get 2 teams like that when you're going into what's always a critical match against Signal, UAA? So what does it mean to have that competition?
I always go back to us. It's all about us. I think that the GNAC is across the board strong. So, and Central and Northwest Nazarene are not number 1 and number 2 in our conference. And so I think of a lot of the teams that we've played as, opponents that have beaten both of those teams. And so I love having great competition. I think it shows us a lot about ourselves. And we definitely did that on Thursday night. This really just shows us a couple things that we need to do in terms of our discipline and some of our, I would say, offensive strategy going into Saturday. We know Anchorage really, really well, and we know their weaknesses. And I think that just because of who they are, it's going to be a great match.
Describe the type of mindset you would like to have going into next Saturday. I mean, I know you guys are always hungry, but basically, how do you become ravenous and just out of your mind, crazy hungry?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, the mindset should be to win.
You're on the road next Saturday, so still 2 Saturdays.
It's okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, I should
I know.
have
Okay.
answered that question.
Still next weekend.
Yeah, still next weekend. I mean, same question for you,
Yeah.
for going on the road next week. I mean, how does the mindset, I mean, you guys have got a great mindset, but what do you do to make it just an incredible, awesome mindset? Like I said, play out of your minds, and just
Yeah.
leave everything out there.
I mean, obviously, mindset's always to win. I think just pumping each other up is what we need, and being disciplined in every movement that we have on the court, in between plays especially. That's what we need.
Good, guys.
Good.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.